Mm. Uh-oh. Bam. Twin. What's going on? It's Aubrey. I remember you, Aubrey. You are friends. Don't tell me. Are you friends with Adoro? No, you're not friends with Adoro. You are friends with. Don't tell me who. Oh, shoot. I can't remember. Where have you been? I've been here. Um, remember, I wait. Adoro, you are a nighttime viewer, so you haven't been watching the daytime views. Most of the time, I'm friends with Cora. That's right, Cora. Are you sub? Um, to who? Am I sub to you? So here's the thing. Somebody else the other day had subscribed to me, and I tried to put their name in, and it was like 15 people that had the same name, and none of them looked like that person. Um, and so what I would say is, if y'all want me to sub to y'all, you have to put your actual name of where I will find you, not like your actual YouTube channel. Um, your Fave Trio says, I also could have broken my growth plate in my finger. So does that mean you're gonna have a midget finger? Cause that would suck. That would not be good. Hold on. Oh, whoa, that's the moon out. Whoa. It's my middle finger. Um, I've never heard of a growth plate. So did you dislocate it or what happened? What happened with it? Did it did it go like forward and down or did it go sideways? Okay. Sarita H Tapia 550. What area code is 550? They didn't tell us. Mm. Oh. Well, I'm over here trying to get this Walmart money, and we're gonna see what Walmart is hitting for tonight. I have 3 orders at $16.40. And of those 3 orders, listen how bad the tips are in Montgomery. Um, of those 3 orders, right now, I currently have a, a total of $3.64 in tips. 3 orders, $3.64. Are you in the trunk? No. All right. So, all right, that's better. So I'm in the car. This is a moon roof. Oh, I forgot to clean the moon roof. I cleaned my car today, but I did not open the moon roof, so it looks really bad. I'm not in Detroit, Bubba Boy. What's up? Hi. I'm in Montgomery. My profile is me with a Snapchat filter. I thought that was the best. Car tour? I thought that was the fact. What's that? What you mean, Bubba? From the D. Detroit? All I know about Detroit is Detroit basketball. Detroit Lions. Um, gosh, what else? Motor City. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Yeah. So now this is an expedition. So it's got 3 rows. See that? 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, 3 in the back. Yeah, I'm a sub. You want me to sub right now? Do you want me to end my live and sub to you right now, Odoro? Because I'll do it. I will do it. You just say the word. I will do it. I'm going to pin your... matter of fact, look, watch what I'm going to do. Watch this. See? Okay. All right. No, this is what I would pin it, but you didn't follow instructions. I need you to put the @ sign and then put your YouTube channel name, Odoro. Yes, right now. Adoro, listen, y'all, Adoro's gonna have me stop this live to sub to her channel. That's crazy. I'm gonna do it though. Because the Walmart people are taking long. But $3.64 for 3 deliveries is crazy. Say that again right now. That again right now. @ sign. You know the @ sign? The little A? A? I don't know how to write that backwards. Wait, let me try. Yeah. There it is. That's what I needed. All right. So everybody, all 3 of you in the chat, go subscribe to her channel. Let me see if I can. It won't let me copy and paste. Let me see something. Oh, wow. Wow. So I can see all of your channel activity right now, Adoro. You got 42 subs. All right. So I'm gonna be one of the OG subs. If I'm less than 50, that means, oh, okay. All right. So your favorite trio, @ sign and your YouTube name. Okay? Is it cringe? No, nothing's cringe. Nothing's cringe. Let me see. It says, let me see what you've been saying. You've been a good girl. I am back. Calm down. Chew. Again, you're big B Mac mem. I don't know what that means. Oh, big back. Yeah, big back. Yeah, I'm a big back. For real, he ended the stream. It's glitching. That's all I have. Your favorite trio cat. Free the real ones, man. Free Diddy. Yeah. So, all right, man. About that. About Diddy. About Diddy. Hold on. Let me see. Can I pin 2 messages? Can I pin 2 messages, or can I just? Nope. I can't. All right. I'm gonna just do a screenshot. Okay. Yeah, man. So I have not been watching the trial, but I feel like we were sold a load of cap because they were acting like, or they were saying like, hey, man, it was like big parties where it was everybody in Hollywood was there, and they were just, getting wild and crazy. And I saw somebody talking about it, and it seems like there was only 3 people involved. It was Diddy, Cassie, and whoever else he paid to do whatever they were doing. 3 people. And they called that a freak off. And I don't know. Now it's hard for me to believe, because it's like he got the text messages of her saying, yeah, I'm always down. So I'm just like, wait. Now, we saw the video of him beating the woman down. That wasn't right. But he's not on trial for that, I don't think. So I don't know. Is it against the law to get? Did he break any laws? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta watch the show. I gotta watch the trial. I haven't really been following the trial. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if a person tells you that they're okay with doing whatever it is that you have planned and that they're looking forward to the next time, I feel like that's not against the law. The whole deal is consent, and you gave consent. So what is the problem? I'm like, if if you say yes, everything is cool and you're good, what's the trial about? So I don't know. I got to look at the trial. I don't know, but I don't know. I did see 50 Cent had a free Diddy shirt on. He was at the playoff at one of the playoff games, and he had a free Diddy shirt. Um, I think he was kind of trolling, as his typical his fashion. Um, yeah, but that's crazy. I can't believe I'm saying it, but yeah, not much evidence. Yeah, I'm like, bro, like I thought that. All right, so that's where I saw it. So there was, I don't know if y'all heard of Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is this like insider person that I guess she sings. I don't know like what her talent, what her skill is, but it seemed like she pretends or portrays herself to be like the secret keeper or the secret teller in Hollywood. And she's like she um used to like sneak people out of the freak off. But like she would sneak women. Like, how do you sneak people out if it's only three people in there? Was you even there? Or is there like a secret thing, like a what you call that thing? What you call it? What is it called? Illuminati thing that don't nobody talk about? Because everybody was talking about his parties, but then when it come time for evidence, ain't nobody really got none. So I don't know. I don't know about that. That's confusing to me. That is a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't know. But I mean, they did raid his house and they found like a whole bunch of evidence. I need like all of that evidence that they've supposedly found when they raided his house. I need all of that stuff to come out. Now, I mean, if it's just like salacious details but no laws being broken, stop wasting the government's time. Stop wasting the government's time and just knock it off. But man, I don't even know what's happening right now with Walmart because I signed in 13 minutes ago when I started this live and I still don't have groceries in my vehicle. So hold on, let me check on Walmart, y'all. 1 second. Now it's messed up because if someone trying to defend Diddy based off facts, it's look upon so bad. Yeah, yeah. Free the real ones, man. Free Diddy. Yeah, no, everybody's kind of quiet, but I don't know if it was real or not. See, here's the President Trump effect. Nobody really knows what's real and what's fake. So like, is it fake? Is it fake news? I heard that he had said like he had a lot of secrets on people. So like, we know that he was throwing big parties, but apparently, and they said those parties got wild. Because I think um I saw Denzel Washington say something about you got to leave before the devil come out or something like that. And so his thing was, yeah, I've been to the parties, but it's just a certain time that you leave. You got to leave before. I guess like it's like maybe I don't know how the party is. It's like maybe they know, hey, if you ain't trying to get down, you need to be out by 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. Like if you here after 2 a.m., um, get ready for the baby oil, because we know something was happening with all that baby oil. Something was happening. Now, come on now. Um, I don't know. President Trump effect. I'm about to use that one. Yeah, man. I'm serious. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore. Like I don't know if y'all find yourself like looking at it. This is what I used to do. Cause AI, like they got a new version of AI. Um, Before AI, the hands, they can never get the hands right. The AI now, excuse me, the AI now, the hands are getting better. Like when they're moving, it still distorts and does weird stuff, but like it's almost there. The next version, you're not going to be able to tell deep fake. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. And so, y'all seen all of them things on Facebook where they have like um movies from the past. You'll see like the actors, their faces, like something's slightly off, but the next version is going to be you can't tell the difference. And so it's like um the Bible put it like this. It said like um wars and rumors of war. And um so it's like something is actually happening or they talking about something is happening. And so that's how the news is. It's like there's some stuff that's actually happening, but then they talking and saying stuff is happening, but it's not actually happening. And so you can't really tell the difference between what's real and what's not. And that's the next. It's probably I don't know how frequently they're updating AI, um, but I feel like the next version is going to be you can't tell. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. Adoro says, "Can I ask you a question?" You know you can. Why are you asking that question? All right, okay, all right. I think this is me. Now Walmart said they're gonna pay me extra money because I've been waiting here so long. So that's all right. He got 5 trays. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Now I'm supposed to be having 3 orders, so 50-50. Ask your question, Adoro. All right, this is me. This is me. I think this is me. He walking real slow. Hold on. All right, ask you a question. I'm gonna be right back. Nope, wasn't me. This must be a long question. Sheesh. I look like I'm on a spaceship. I left my thing at home. Sorry. That's the best we got right now. Hands free. Two, 6, 1, 7. I read something. I saw a video that said chewing gum has microplastics in it, and every time you chew the chewing gum, it's releasing microplastics into your bloodstream. I saw that, and I'm still chewing gum. Because at this point, I've chewed so much chewing gum in my life, I'm already dead. It's like my blood is already like 50% plastic. So maybe that's why so many people have cancer, because people chewing gum. That'd be crazy if that was the reason. Dang, he loaded all of them things in that one car. That's so crazy. Man. All right, I guess you're not gonna answer me your question. It is so hot. That's crazy. I said it's so hot, and my climate control came on. That's crazy. That's got to be a coincidence. It's 73 degrees outside, but it feels like 90. A little glossy, maybe. That's the thing, man, about working at Walmart. There's no incentive to speed up. There's no incentive to be excellent because you're going to get the same amount of money being excellent as if you were terrible. It's the same amount. So there's no incentive to be excellent here. The work culture here at Walmart is not it's not Target. It's definitely not Target. I wish Target had Target delivery. Cause Target's pickup, man, it's just a better experience all around. Like, first of all, they got a Starbucks inside of the Target. Um Now they didn't change the app. When you tell them you on your way, they like, hey man, you want some coffee? We get you some coffee. You want cold or hot? You want a iced lemon loaf? You know you like them, don't you? Go ahead and get one, man. We're happy for you. And I'm just like, man, if they actually did delivery, like think if Walmart did, let me see what would Walmart have. If Target had Starbucks, what would Walmart have? What if Walmart had like Krispy Kreme or something? Mm, maybe not. I don't know. A drink place. Jamba Juice. If they had some Jamba Juice, I would definitely get some Jamba Juice. For sure. I'd be drinking all of them energy drinks, be all hyped up, driving all night. But it's literally 9:30. I've been on this trip for almost 30 minutes. Haven't delivered a single one yet. This is foolishness, Walmart. I mean, I could have went in there and found the groceries myself by this at this point. It's crazy. So Saturday is Saturday the first, and Sunday is the first Sunday of the month of June. My PT test is in. I have to take it before the end of July. I've been running off and on um when my class runs, but like I don't know, man. I need to get on the fitness program. I know that sounds crazy coming from a military person, but it's truth. It's the truth. I need a fitness program. I'm out here um, making dad bods great again. Um, yeah. My problem, I'm gonna tell you what my problem snack is. Angel says hi. Hello, Angel. Hello, Sydney. My problem snack, I'm gonna tell you my problem snacks right now. If you're in the South and you have not tried wrap snacks from Family Dollar, you are living beneath your privileges. Wrap snacks, Master P. If you was born in the 90s, maybe you know them, maybe you heard of them. But most of y'all, seems like y'all a little bit, it's a younger crowd. Um, Wrap snacks are so good. The main flavor that I'm on right now, I like Louisiana Heat. It got a picture of the idea is a great idea, honestly. But this Family Dollar that I have, um, they only have two flavors for some reason. Louisiana Heat, and they have a Louisiana rapper. So think of a Louisiana rapper, not named Juvenile, not Lil Wayne. Um, I think Boosie is from Louisiana. I'm not sure. Um, okay, Angel Cantu, what are you talking about? Which was born with school was invented. What does that mean? I feel like I've seen your name in here before, Angel. If I haven't said hi, Sydney Austin. Hello, Sydney Austin. Um, but yeah, so I like the one that has Boosie on it, Louisiana Heat, and then there's another one. I think it might be Master P. It's honey barbecue. That's my favorite flavor right now. The honey barbecue is so good. I go there multiple times a week. That's the only thing I buy from Family Dollar. The chips are like all the other chips, like the Frito Lays and the Doritos and all that stuff. Like the small bags are $2.50. The wrap snacks are $1.50. So I be getting like two of the wrap snacks. And the chips, it's a pretty decent sized bag, but most of the bag is filled with air. Um, but one thing I do notice that's different than them Lay's chips, you know how like you get the regular Lay's flavor, like the regular flavor, the chips like in the bottom of the bag, they all broken up. Wrap snacks, all of the chips come whole for some reason. Like all of them are like good sized chips. It's not a lot of them. It's probably about 30 chips in the bag, maybe 30 individual chips. But like both sides, see, this is what Utz does. Utz will have, and yes, I'm a big back. Um, Utz will have one side of the chip flavored and the other side is not flavored. Wrap Snack flavors both sides of the chips. Um, and so me, like a lot of people eat chips, they don't eat chips without dip. But for me, I'm one of them dudes, like that's an insult to me. If you can't eat this chip without dip, this ain't a good chip. And so I like to eat the chip with no dip. I bite that thing and I actually don't bite it. I actually put the chip in my mouth and just like enjoy the flavor. That's what I do. I'm like, like it's a mint. Then flip that thing over, get the other side. So I know like wrap snacks is very salty. Cause like anytime you putting flavor on both sides of the chips, you got a lot of salt in these chips. I'm not here for nutrition. I'm here for flavor and enjoyment. And Rap Snack does both of those things. So I feel like if somebody was from Rap Snack, matter of fact, is it open right now? I think it doesn't close until 9. It doesn't close until 10. So if Walmart I'm gonna have to ask this young man. Are they about to come out with this order? I feel like the order might have been canceled. Let me check. All right. So big surprise. All right. So big surprise. Walmart pickup didn't pick up. Um, Pick up the phone. That is. Let me ask y'all a question. Since Adora was supposed to ask me a question, I feel like she got in trouble or something. Um, you ever been sitting in your car and like you was waiting for somebody and you didn't know when they was coming and you had to fart? I don't know why this be happening like this to me, but like I'm famous for doing this. Like I be sitting in the car waiting and like it's a lot of time that done pass and I'm like, man, my stomach hurt a little bit. And I feel a little bubble and be like, I could hold it in or I could let go and let God. And so, like, I let go and let God. And then it'd be like 10 seconds later, somebody walk up to the thing. And I'm like, oh, try to roll down the windows to try to let it diffuse. And it don't diffuse fast. It just like lingers in the air. And yeah, it's nasty because it's like people will try to act like it'd be funny. Some people be like, God, but other people would be like, ooh, okay, that's a smell. I enjoy the people that act like they can't smell nothing. Cause I probably do that too. Like I share an office with a guy that like he'll fart all the time, man. It'd be like um them silent farts, like high farts, high key farts, like you know. And I'm like, was that the chair or was that you that just farted? What happened just now? But he's all the way across the office from me. He's like diagonal across the office, so we got enough space between us where you can let it loose, and unless it's like really bad, it ain't gonna kick all the way to my side of the office. So most of the time I don't say anything. But yeah, it's a struggle tonight. Walmart is not coming through. Mm, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this order. I think that's what I think I'm gonna do because they done wasted my time. And I think Walmart tonight closes at I don't know. It closes at 10 because I was trying to get some of these wrap snacks, big bat wrap snack, but Walmart is not appreciating my situation right now. What did I eat today? I had onion rings from Dairy Queen. I had some Korean soup that my wife made that was to die for. It was very light too. Um, and then I had a banana split from Dairy Queen. Onion rings and a banana split, that sounds disgusting. I know. But don't knock it till you try it. Which was born with school was invented. What does that mean? I, s- I still don't understand what that means. I'm looking at this text and I've really been thinking about it, Angel Cantu, who has probably moved on since she typed that question. I this is the best thing about YouTube Live. Um, you can just like be on there like on a Saturday night, Sunday morning. No, wait, it's Friday. Sorry, on a Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and you could just be scrolling, and you could see people all over the world live streaming. There's a certain time of the night where all of like the American people just go to sleep, and Um, it's nothing but like um Indian people on. Um, it's the it's just amazing how different cultures can be. Cause I see like a lot of the YouTubers, and they're on there, and they're literally just like looking at the phone. Like they'd be sitting in outside, like not doing anything, sitting around, maybe eating, and they just be looking at the phone. And then somebody will come in, and they'll read like they'll write it in a different language, and they'll read what the person says, and then they'll say some other stuff in a different language, and then when I write my stuff, they'd be like TBD, and they say it in like a broken accent, and like you'll be asking questions, and it's like they can read it, but you really didn't understand what you read. But there's some people, some YouTubers actually are bilingual, and some just kind of like can read it and understand it, but not necessarily have a conversation. That's better than me though, because I see that Sanskrit and I'm like, I don't know what that says at all. I couldn't tell you if that what sound that letter makes or anything, because it's just totally foreign. So shout out to your education system. Right now, India is the single um, most populous country in the world. Most people would think it's China because China is the biggest country. No, sorry, Russia's the biggest country. Um, but China is no longer number one in population. I think it happened either early this year or late last year. They passed them. Um, but it's crazy how we don't really talk about India as a threat, as a pacing threat. But we talk about China as a pacing threat because China said, hey man, we trying to be on top. Now India just figured out landing on the moon not too long ago. China's talking about, man, we trying to get on Mars. We trying to put some people on Mars. So the moon, yeah, we did that. We did that like years ago. Good, congratulations, India. Welcome to the chat. But we did that years ago. I don't see any Chinese people though on YouTube. I'm thinking about that. I'm like, China's not on there, but the Philippines is. I see tons of not Filipino dudes. The Filipino dudes, I don't know what they be doing, but the Filipino women, they be on there. Yes, they do. They be on there. There's a lot of pretty Filipino women that be on YouTube too. I do notice that. Um, but for Americans, man, yeah, if you ever scroll down through YouTube, it's a lot of strange Americans on YouTube. Like I could imagine if I'm from here and it's strange to me. I couldn't imagine being from another country and like seeing like how these people are acting. You got you got several types of like YouTubers. You got the people that's talking about current events. You got this genre that I'm currently in. People that's door dashing or doing whatever. I'm not actually dashing anything. I'm just waiting. Um, and waiting and waiting. And then you have um the people that are doing hair or nails or some type of skill on live. You have people that are like fixing something. I do that too from time to time. Um, you have the tarot card readers, people that are just reading tarot cards. You have people that battling in the chat. Like they're just for some reason they have attracted a crowd and their crowd they're like fans, but their main job is to just try to tear down the person, to just be toxic and to try to get engagement slash attention. Um, it's a very strange place, YouTube. I do like when they have like fight nights and you have the people that like are watching the fight. You can hear the fight, but you can't see the fight. I like them people. Um, and then there's people that like they'll be sitting in front of the TV. Their head is like blocking like the main action, but you can see like the ring in the background. It's just funny to me. Yeah, Walmart is tripping tonight. Ooh-wee. I was looking at their orders just now. One of the people I'm supposed to be dropping off, has a bunch of well, not a bunch, has two um things for like urinary incontinence and something else. I think both of them was around surrounding urinary incontinence. Then another person, it looked like they was gonna have some hot dogs and beans with some chips for dinner tonight. I was just noticing like I didn't see any vegetables. I didn't see canned vegetables. I didn't see frozen vegetables. I didn't see any of that. So I'm imagining that person. I didn't see any wipes or anything. So I'm imagining that person has like pasty poo and doesn't drink a lot of water. It probably is not in the best gut health. Um, then another person had like noodles and other stuff, but it got me to thinking like, man, these are not really healthy choices. I didn't see any fruit or vegetables in any of the three orders. And people is out here just living their life saying, forget vegetables, forget fruit. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. All right, man. I'm gonna see if I can cancel this order. This is crazy. They're gonna try to penalize me. Well, you canceled the order, so your acceptance rate is now lower. Pickup time was 8:50. It's 9:50. I've been here for like an hour or close to it. That's crazy. Spent so much money today. My toddlers both graduated from toddler beds to twin size beds. My wife, she said she walked in the room, and this how I know I'm a bad dad. I am. She walked in the room, and my 8-year old, basically his body was the length of the toddler bed. He's not 8, he's 7. And she's like, nah, we can't do that. We can do better than that. And so my idea was just, man, just go on Amazon, get you one of them metal frames, and get you one of them twin size mattresses for about $300. get you a nice little mattress hookup situation for $300-400, and get you two of them, and we'll be out the door $600-800. She said, "Nah, we're not doing that. We got money. We got that tax money. So let's spend it while we got it." She said, "We're going to Mattress Firm." So we go to Mattress Firm, and I was like, she's like, "Well, come on, you coming in there with me?" I said, "No, indeed. We're not bringing all six of these kids into that store to drive me crazy." Because I was only thinking about me and my mental health. But she said, so you gonna sit in the car? You gonna sit in the car with the kids and get driven crazy in the car? I said, yeah, because I figured I could just tune them out. Um, well, she ended up going in there and she found everything that she wanted. She was like, "Hey, what you think about getting this and this for our oldest son?" It's like, wait a minute, that wasn't on the list. Oh, Sydney Austin, you circle back. Hi, Sydney. Um, it's like that wasn't on the list. Let's stay focused. She's like, "You're right, you're right, you're right." And so, long story short, two beds, two box springs, and I guess like a frame cost $1,000. And no, the frame, no. We didn't get a frame. We did not get a frame. Where's that receipt? Here's that receipt in here. This dude told her, he said, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We talked about getting a frame. We talked about not getting a frame, but I think she might have got one because she called me later and she was like, babe, he said for 30 more, um, we can have them install the stuff and just put it together." And that's what I do. That's what I do, install and put things together. But I was like, you know what? Let me save myself some time. In-laws about to visit. Um, it's gonna be a lot of people in the house or around the house. I'm gonna be stressed out. So let me save myself where I can. And man, she came out. I lied. Now I gotta see that receipt. If we didn't get any, because the dude there at the store, he was like, "Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. The frames, they overcharging for these frames. Just go ahead and go get you something from Walmart, and you'll be straight." I'm like, now that's happened a lot in Montgomery. That's happened a lot of places. I don't got them to diagnose everything with my vehicle, and then they tell me, "Hey man, hey fam, don't go here, man. They gonna charge you too much. They ain't gonna do nothing but overcharge you. Just take it to the AutoZone XYZ 123." I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Happens all the time here. But for $1,000, I felt like that was a lot of money, and so I asked ChatGPT. I said, "ChatGPT, how much could I get two beds and box springs for or frames for?" ChatGPT said you can get that for like $300, 300 to $600. And then it says, but it depends on what size you get. And so I put twin, and then it was like it gave me. I no, I asked the question. I said, "It's 1,000 too much to pay for two beds and two frames?" It ended up saying it's not too much. It's actually a good deal. If you got a nice mattress, 1,000 is a good deal. You got a good deal. But I'm just like, why? I hope this is not because of tariffs. I hope I didn't pay $1,000 for just two beds because of a tariff war. I feel like somehow it's connected. But I'm at the point now, man. I'm like, I could have gotten me some pallets. I could have. Um, Bonded them things together, made one little twin size pallet bed, box frame. Um, put a little headboard on that joint. Um, Give me a little $200 mattress, cause they don't weigh nothing but. My 5 year old probably weighs, if anything, wet, he's probably 50, 60 pounds. And then my 7 year old, he's a little bit more dense. Let's give him 80 pounds. So how thick of a mattress do they need? Seriously. And then the 5 year old, most of the time, he gonna fall asleep in his bed, but in the morning time, he gonna be in my bed. So why am I spending $500 for a kid to sleep in my bed? Oh, by the way, we got a new bed today too. I don't know how much that bed cost because my grandma-in-law, my grandma-in-law, she bought me that. Bought us a whole bedroom set. A king size bed, uh, a drawer, a chest, and a nightstand and a mirror. I'm like, do you understand the last time I actually had a mirror on my um dresser? That's insane. Grandma-in-law. She scared me though, because I'm like, usually people don't, and she older, she's almost like 90s. Usually people don't be spending money like that unless something's going on. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, you alright? Why are you doing this? So I don't know. I feel like, and I hope, yeah, I hope the wrong person don't see this, but I feel like my wife is probably the favorite. She got um two granddaughters. My wife is the oldest. Maybe that's what it is. In Korean culture, it's like she do a lot for my wife. She does a lot. If she not the favorite, maybe in Korean culture, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like in that Korean culture, they spend that money on that oldest. But yeah. One time she was trying to give us a car, and that was a while ago. So maybe that's how she is. I ain't gonna complain. You ain't never gonna hear me complain. She, we go up there, we go there different times of the year. So she's getting ready to come down to see us. Cause I think she wanted to see the furniture because she done bought us a living room set. Um, she bought my daughter a new bedroom set. She bought us a bedroom set. And then she was like, I don't want the kids sitting on that nice couch. I'm gonna get y'all another couch. And me, now, my my brother-in-law, my sister's brother-in-law, my brother-in-law, he a different type of dude than me. He a businessman, um, pretty successful businessman. And so his mindset is like, nah, we're not gonna do all of that. We got it. Um, and my wife's sister, she works. My wife don't work. Like she, let me modify that. Let me modify that in case she watch. My wife works 24/7, but this job she does not collect a W-2. Let's put it like that, cause she definitely be working. As soon as she get finished taking care of the kids, she got to take care of the big kid. So she definitely works. But um, but I'm the only one bringing the paycheck home, and so grandma want to show some love. I ain't asking for it, but I ain't turning it down. We'll go up there. She'll sneak my wife some money, and then she'll take her out. Come on, let's go shopping. Buy her stuff, and then she called me outside. She say, for the kids. She give me a little envelope for the kids. I get in the car on the way home. Like, why all these Benjamins in here? For the kids? Like enough a Benjamin for each kid. Like, she got that bread. I don't know how she did it, but she blessed like that. So that's why when she told me, y'all need to come up here during this time, you don't hear me say, no, grandma, no, we'll see. It's yes, grandma. Yes, grandma. We'll see you in a few. Cause you never know, man. When family gets, especially, she got great grandkids at this point. You don't know how many times you're gonna see. You really don't. Your loved ones. You really don't. So I go home 3 full times in a year. I go to my house, my parents, probably every 4 years. And I don't know why it's like that. And like I know I'm not the only black family that does it like that. It's because I grew up like that. We were always closer to the mom's side than the dad's side. And I love my family. I love both sides, but we were just closer to my mom's side. We spent more time there. And I don't know why that is. Like why? Why does the son not go home as much as the daughter? That's insane to me. But it's what it is. And I'm probably the biggest mama's boy. But I know why. I know why. I know why. I know why. The mama side typically does more than the daddy side. Because that's how it was when I was growing up. And that's pretty much how it is now. Does more in terms of money. How much money they pitch. Both sides of pitch money. Because hmm, my mother, now that she retired, she don't do it as much. But man, when she was working, ooh, if she see the kids and it look like they got taller or something, her thing is calling me up. What size shoe does so and so wear? What size shirt? Before I know it, I'm giving all the kids sizes. A few weeks later, Nordstrom, Macy's, one of them stores, dress clothes. She loved to buy her granddaughter dresses. Oh my gosh. She's bought Macy's, that's what it is. She's bought her so many Macy's dresses, so many shoes, all of that. And my daughter eat it up too. Mm. Walmart ain't came through for me tonight, man. This is insane. Insanity. 8:50 was the pickup time. It's 10 o'clock. It's crazy. Man, this thing got so bad I done changed parking spaces. Man, this thing got so bad I done changed parking spaces. I'm gonna see if that does anything. I remember one Walmart I went to, they was like, oh yeah, our pickup number only goes up to such and such. So we couldn't even see you in that parking space. What? If y'all can't see me, why do y'all have parking spaces numbered? People just wait there until they get the idea to move? It's crazy talk. Insane. And it doesn't have on the order like how to cancel the order. That's not something that's clearly labeled. So it's almost like they making you. My poor daughter. I think she was supposed to get some food. I'm guessing my wife, she ain't called me yet, so I'm guessing she already done ate. Otherwise, I would have got several calls by now. Or she probably already fell asleep. What's the other one hitting for? Let me see what the other one is. Man, open another app up. The Walmart ain't hitting. I'm about to cancel this or just drive off. And then they gonna blame me. Like, man, bro, where you go? Man, I was here for like an hour. Y'all never came, so I just figured y'all would call me whenever y'all needed me. Mm. So this next house project I have, let me see how many doors. One, five. Let's see. I have 4 bedroom doors and one, two, three bathroom doors. I'm basically replacing all of the doors and closet doors in my house. Um, I'm getting pre-hung doors, which may or may not cost a little bit more. Um, we're gonna do that. We're gonna hang those up, and then after we do that, we're gonna get some ceiling fans, like matching ceiling fans. Um, and then I think that's gonna be all that we do. Cause I mean, believe it or not, when we moved in there, they didn't have matching doors. They had some doors with like the little panels on them, and then they had some just hollow doors. I mean, somebody will buy your house eventually. It might be less than what you offered it, but somebody will buy it. Um, but yeah, the funny thing is the man that we bought the house for, he had the house for like 10 years, and he bought it for more than he sold it. Um, and it was a rental property. He used it as a rental property, and it was like this 1968 Southern style home, like plantation blinds. Um, had like a weird roof or weird ceiling where it had like wooden planks on as a ceiling, painted white. It was kind of ugly. In the family room, they had that old like serving window, like where you could see from the kitchen. You could look through that little hole, like woohoo, and it had a bar on the other side of the window where like no one eats there. Um, and then it had like a mounted bookcase on the wall where um, yeah, you're supposed to put your books and your TV and everything else like that. But it just took up a lot of space. So a part of me is at the point where I'm just ready to tear down the bookshelf, put a whole drywall, hang that drywall on there, um, add some more lights, lighten it up, brighten it up a little bit, get rid of the plantation blinds. The plantation days are over. Um, Frame the windows, hang up some curtains. But this is like $40,000. Then the roof, they done told me the roof needs to be replaced. So I'm like, that's a whole home equity line of credit. I don't want to do that. So basically, we take tax money. We got a lot of tax money this year, and just do a little bit at a time. I took down the mirrors, and I'm getting ready to change the bathroom out, bathroom fixtures. I was debating. They have a stand-up shower with no bathroom. Or I say they. We have a stand-up shower in the master bedroom with no tub, which women like tubs apparently. This house was not my wife's choice. She said, um, when she walked in, they have like this bathroom next to the laundry room, and it's not a somebody shooting. It's not a it's not a real bathroom, but it has a toilet, and it has a working toilet, and it has a sink. But the thing is so narrow. Our realtor, she went in there and like she stood in front of the toilet. You know, the realtor, she had kind of a backside, big backside, and like between the toilet and the wall. Yeah. Um, and I went in there and I had enough space clearance, but like if you gonna be 6 foot, you that bathroom gonna be tight. You gonna have to sit sideways. So it's dumb. And so my wife, she saw that and she's like, no, I'm out. I saw it and I was like, well, they have these doors that you can lock from the inside. So I feel like there was a special needs person that was here. Then they had these bookshelves, like in one of the bedrooms, that signaled to me that somebody probably homeschooled. Like the house was perfect for us, I thought. It's like we got these toddlers that like to roam and to run out the house, and you don't know where they at. So having a door that you can lock is an upside. Um, Being able to section off the kitchen from the family room is good for babies, so they don't come in the kitchen and get into everything. And then we're homeschooling, so that also is a benefit. Um, what I didn't take into consideration was one story with 6 kids is insane. So like at the time we only had 5 kids, so it was me and the wife. We're in our room, obviously. My I had an office, and then 3 were in one room. This was when they were all young. 3 was in one room, and then 2 was in. The oldest 2 were in sharing a room. So now the oldest 2 don't really like each other. Hey, what's up, Hook Ray? Um, the oldest 2, they don't. I'm just talking about the house setup I got. And I supposedly, allegedly, I was supposed to be doing some Spark Walmart driving, but I've been here. The pickup time was 8:50, and it is now 10:17. Still ain't showed up. So I'm not really making money right now. I'm just YouTube. Yeah, that's what we doing. But so yeah, the office. This was like right back during COVID, and so I had that home office, and then my daughter, she's 10 now, and I could see like she started developing, and I'm like, I'm sensing a little attitude. I feel like any day now she gonna need her own room. And so we just got in front of it, gave her own room, turned the office into her bedroom. But the little thing didn't like being by herself, so she would go back. She took her mattress. She had her older brother take her mattress and put it back in the room with her little bros. And she did that for a while. Then I said, "Look, if you stay in this room, I'm gonna give your oldest brother your room." So she said, "Big brother, move my mattress back in my room, and I'm gonna sleep there." Now I just got the 10-year-old from sleeping in our bed. The 5-year-old is firmly entrenched in our bed. He'll go to sleep in his bed, but his potty, it's probably how I potty train him. I will wake him up. That's pretty funny. It is. I will wake him up at like 2 in the morning and take him to my toilet. So he walks past the main bathroom, but I would take him to the master bedroom bathroom and just sit him on the toilet. Go ahead, pee, man, pee, pee. And he's on there rocking back and forth, falling asleep. I said, "Wake up, man, pee." And he pees because he's sitting down. He pees, and then he got up and just went into my bed. And I was too tired to take him out of my bed and take him back to his bed. So we did that for like a week, and he was potty trained. Um, but the problem is, every night he wakes up, comes in my bathroom. If I lock my door, mommy daddy time, this is all you hear. Now the baby, the 15-month-old sleeps in the room with us. So it's gonna wake up the baby. And that baby not going back to sleep. He not one of them babies that he'll wake himself up, startle himself, cry for a little bit, soothe himself, and go back to sleep. Mm-mm. You gotta go over there, rub him on his back. Oh, I know, Daddy said it's okay. Rub him on his back. Mm, mm, mm. Keep rubbing him on his back, and like get lighter and lighter with the rubs, and then all right, all right, Hook Ray. I'm just, yeah, you good. Thanks for stopping by. Um, and then just keep rubbing that baby back, and eventually he falls asleep and stop rubbing his back, and yeah. But so now the 5-year-old, he is firmly entrenched in the bed. The 15-month-old, my wife has put him in the bed as well. So it's like four of us in a king size bed. 5-year-old, 15-month-old, and I'm sleeping on like the edge of the bed. So I'm like sleeping the whole time, balancing on the edge of the bed, trying not to fall off the bed. All right, buddy. Um, it's insanity. Like I see, I see how people like, cause my sleep, I value my sleep. Um, Back in the day, I didn't value my sleep. I would be grading papers until like 2 in the morning, go to sleep, wake up at 6, and then drag myself out and end up like just unorganized and scatterbrained and all over the place at work. And really, the only way I survive is because like I'm a likable person, I guess, and my students like me. They be like, "He a good dude. He had a good classroom, but man, he kind of unorganized sometimes." And I feel like we missed out on some things because the teachers were telling their students, but he wasn't telling us. So you mean I was treating y'all like adults, and they weren't treating their students like adults? If all of the information has been provided, why do I have to tell you? But the thing that I found out is when you grade people, when you tell people they're not that smart, they don't like you, especially when they think they're smarter than you. Um, and so I just stopped grading so harsh because I used to grade. I didn't fail people, but I was gonna take points off. I'm like, nah, this isn't outstanding. It's not excellent. It's satisfactory. It meets the idea. You got after it, like, but the quality. There's a difference between satisfactory and excellent. Excellent means you didn't make a whole lot of mistakes. Excellent means you didn't make any mistakes. Outstanding means you didn't make any mistakes, and this paper read like a magazine article. It read like an author wrote it, a published author. So they didn't like when I graded like that. So basically, what I started doing was I started saying, "You spelled your name right? Okay, cool. A. Um, okay, so you misspelled a couple of things, but I still understand what you were trying to say. So no big deal. We're good." And so I just stopped nitpicking. Nitpicking. I just found out something about that term, and I want to stop saying nitpicking. Listen to this, y'all. Y'all about to get a history lesson. Nitpicking is a racist term. See how I pivoted really quickly? They got out of here. It's like, pshew, wait a minute, we're out of here. No angry woke black man. Nitpicking is a racist term. Let me tell you how. Nit. What is nit? Nit are lice. Who gets lice? Not us. Not us. Not typically. Typically not us, unless there's some serious neglect going on. Because our hair is short. It's We're gonna put some animal fat or something of some kind to moisturize that scalp. We're gonna put something in there. And so it's not us that's typically getting that lice. But back in slavery times, they used to have little black children picking lice from people's hair. So black people is called people of color. So does that mean white people are called people of non-color? What do you call them? If a black person is called people of color, what do you call a white person? Seriously. That's a serious question. I'm thinking. I'm spitballing now. She had a whole conversation. Um, what do you call it though? If a black person is a person, I gotta put that question out there into that in the internet. If a black person is called a person of color, what is a white person called? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Be right back. Man, I was crazy rabbit hole I just went down. So, turns out, person of color and colored are not related. Although you have that root word, color, not the same thing. Colored is an outdated slash offensive term, which I don't understand why it's offensive. Like, why is colored not offensive? Oh, sorry, why is colored offensive, but a person of color not? Well, person of color refers to not just to black people, but it refers to pretty much every non-white person. And that is somehow considered inclusive. I, I don't get it. African American. African American, like I'm not from Africa. So why am I African American? And why do you get to be American versus European American or North African American? right? Because North Africans consider themselves white, right? Race, man, it's all made up. All right, Walmart. Well, kind of defeated the whole purpose of the video. The video was titled "Walmart Driving," except there wasn't no Walmart driving. Only driving I'm doing for Walmart is away from Walmart. I'm driving away. Walmart's still open. It is 10:50 almost. The original pickup time was 8:50. I was here at 8:50. And my crazy tail, I was just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I was like, all right, well, let's see when are they actually going to come out? How much later? Turns out the store is literally getting ready to close. They never came out. I called them. Nobody answered. Nothing. I just left the, feedback. Like, hey, I waited nearly 2 hours after the original pickup time and I received zero compensation. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. But not anymore though. I'm pulling off. But I basically just did I basically just did a YouTube a live. So that's my compensation, I guess. Um I tried to do another one. I could do some Uber Eats. Ooh, Uber Eats. I ain't done Uber Eats in ages. Y'all want to see some Uber Eats? Let me tell y'all about Uber Eats. Why I stopped doing Uber Eats. I stopped doing Uber Eats because it just seemed like every time around 11 o'clock you go and you try to do Uber, you're gonna go to some female's door and she's gonna have her breasts out. It's just how it is. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're gonna bring them food and they're gonna have breasts out. And so I was like, I'm good on that. I don't. Maybe that's how some people do, but I don't do like that because I don't feel safe. I feel like too many things, too many variables are at play here. One, I'm a man. Okay. Two, what if you try to say something happened? Oh, you got the products. Jack says you got the products you needed in the end though. If not, try a premium Dollar General. It's not bad, man. What you mean premium Dollar General? What's this? Oh no, so I was driving for Walmart, like Spark driving, and I was supposed to be delivering 3 orders to people in like a 6 mile radius. Something really easy, and they never came with the orders. So these people that paid their money to get their delivery and never got it. Walmart just was like, nah, you good, you good tonight, Jack. So hold on, let me see if I can get into this Uber Eats. I gotta get to a stop light or something. Because we're gonna see what this Uber Eats in for. And I already know the tips I'm about to get on Uber Eats, it's not even gonna cover gas. Like you can get an order where you gotta drive 7 miles and you get paid $3. That's what Uber Eats does to their contract employees. So I stopped driving for them. Now, granted, I was getting ready to do 3 trips for $16. That's $5, but that was less than an hour. And so $15 an hour, in my estimation, $16 an hour ain't that bad for a side hustle. I mean, it's not that good, but it ain't that bad either. Um, I don't know. But I started to understand, like, I see why people be robbing people. Maybe that's a stupid conclusion, but I get it. Oh no, it makes sense. You expect me to go out here and drive up and down in this oversized, non-fuel efficient vehicle. I could put a ton of groceries in here, but you ain't gonna give me nothing but a $2 tip, maybe. I get it. $2 is more than enough, right? All he did was pull my groceries to my house. Why am I giving him that much money? That makes sense. But there's an aspect to Walmart where you actually do the grocery shopping. Um, what you thinking of ordering, and people still do it despite how bad it is. I guess some people desperate if Uber E driving is that bad. They do. They do. And that's the point, Jack. Like, people will, no kidding, because like my acceptance rate was somewhere like around 3% or something. Because like if you wasn't tipping, I wasn't dipping. I ain't coming. If you ain't got that money, if you ain't got that bread, that order dead. I ain't coming. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna log out real quick. I mean, just like that, I'm back on Uber Eats. So we gonna see. Um, DoorDash. I was on DoorDash, and then like, cause I like this is what happened. I started Uber Eats first. I applied to DoorDash first because I heard DoorDash was a little bit better, and it turned out I think DoorDash is probably a little bit better. But DoorDash had so many people driving for them, they was like, check back. Uber Eats was like, nah, we'll take you. And so I went with Uber Eats, and it was it was okay. What I did notice is like when you communicative and you like upbeat and you cheerful, people will increase that tip. Because what they do a lot of times, like if it's late or it's at an inconvenient time, people, they try to get your attention by having a big tip. Like, okay, I'm asking him to go all the way out the way, and people don't really be around this side of town at night. All right, $6.05, 7 miles, $6. So what I used to be like back in the day, now I just this is what you gotta appeal to your customer. Like a lot of times to the black customers, like if you talking too much, if you communicating too much, like, bro, I'm not giving you an extra tip. They be like, bro, you're not getting an extra tip. I appreciate your grind, and I ain't gonna knock your hustle, but this tip ain't changing. So just go ahead and shut up and just bring me my food. Um, that's the vibe that I get from a lot of black people on the app. Um, but when you go into them white neighborhoods, hey, it's not the app ain't working. If sometimes I put it like this, because I don't want to. I'm very conscious to not like stratify and blanket statements. But based on my experience, the biggest tips that I got was like on a holiday. I got this one dude gave me like a $25 tip. I was like, bro, your whole order didn't cost that much. Why did you tip that much? But thank you. Um, and then there was another time where I tried to work out a situation because sometimes the restaurants be getting stuff confused, and like you help people out. I helped this one lady out, black lady, and she gave me $15 just for helping her out because I went above and beyond. But now I'm at the point where I'm just like, man, I'm look, if I get you your food hot, let's be good with that. Um, yeah, let's be good with that. My phone is not working right now. Hold on. All right. So no more Bluetooth. Nothing. Nothing. It's irritating. Oh, you know what? My iPhone updated. Uh-huh. Man, this thing ain't working right. I might not be able to live stream. It's gonna do me like this. Oh, stunner shades. I already know my old lady gonna be like, so how much money you made tonight? Come up in there and get beat up. You made how much? That ain't the right bill. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Where we going? I might have to end the live stream, unfortunately. This thing ain't working. Normally, what used to happen, Uber Eats, I could plug up my USB into the um, sync, whatever you call this thing for the forward, and it would show my map, and it would, like, I could use the YouTube here, and then it would show my map on this. But it ain't doing none of that right now. So I have no idea where I'm going. I'm going to Whataburger or Wingstop, one of these. I don't know. And it ain't telling me. I don't know.
And on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all the music, radio, and...
All right, man, I'm gonna have to stop it. I'm gonna have to stop it at night. Yep. I don't want to. I can't figure it out though. No, never would have made it. Never would have made. I never would have made it. Messing around with Walmart. Are they closed? I feel like they are. All right, I'm done.